Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I am going to go over some of the things that I do in order to save some money when I'm purchasing makeup or skincare. And some of them are obvious things and you guys already know about them. But there's a couple of things that I do that most of you can probably do the same thing. And it does add up and it makes it easier for me to be able to purchase the higher end makeup, especially if it's sold at Ulta. So I'm going to go over them with you. First of all, I'm going to touch on the ones that everybody knows about, Ebates. And if there's any of you guys out there that do not know about Ebates, Ebates is an app that you can put on your PC or on your phone. And instead of shopping directly to, let's say, Sephora, you go through Ebates into the Sephora shop. And you shop the same way as always, but you will get a kickback for whatever you purchase at the store. For example, sometimes it can be 4%, 3%, 10%, it changes. It's not always the same. Last week, Ebates was celebrating their birthday and some of the stores were 20%. Ulta had a couple of days that it was 20% and then it went down to 15%. And they have a lot of stores. They have Macy's, Ulta, Sephora, JCPenney, just about any store that you can think of, even Amazon. Now Amazon usually doesn't have really big rebates that they give you. They're very low, and so is Target, but I mean most of them are usually 3% or over, and you can get some really good deals. So they send you a check quarterly, and I just received one which was for like $117. Now $50 of that was from individuals that use my link, and if you use my link or any other creator's link that they'll list on their page, you'll get a $10 credit towards your account when you make, I believe, your first purchase. So it'll show it on there, and then the creator whose link you used will also get a little bit of money. But even if you don't use a link, you can still go and sign up for Ebates, and that's a great way to save some money. Also sales, of course, we all know that we save some money when the stores are having a sale or if we use coupons. But the other thing that I do is we all have to buy groceries, gas, we have to pay bills. So I opened an account through Ulta. I got their credit card. And on the first purchase that you make, you get 20% off. And then also through the Ulta credit card, you get 2 points for every dollar that you spend. So what I do is when I buy my groceries, when I purchase gas, if I get medication at the drugstore, if I have a copay at a doctor's office, anything that I can pay with a credit card, I use my Ulta card. And at the end of the month, when I get the statement, I pay that bill off. That is a trick. You can't just use it and then the interest is very high. So this is not a credit card that you want to use and make payments on a monthly basis, because then you're really not saving anything. But when I get the bill at the end of the month, then I just pay it off, and I don't pay any interest, and I'm getting points on my reward points on Ulta. For example, let's say that you charge $300 on your Ulta credit card. Instead of getting 300 points, which you would normally get through Ulta, you would get 600 points. 600 points, which equals to like $18. Am I right? Because it's for every 100 points you get $3. So that would be $18 that at the end of the month on your billing cycle, they'll deposit that into your Ulta rewards account. So that's in addition to any rewards that you accrue through Ulta if you shop at Ulta. So after a couple of months, you can have some, $50, $60 on there that you can buy whatever you want from Ulta. Now also, I use the Ulta card. My husband uses a Discover card. And Discover is the same thing. They give us points for, you know, anything that we charge on the card. And on there, what I do is at the end of the month, they'll show us like how much money it's been credited on for the points, and we can cash them in for gift cards. Now sometimes I'll cash them in for you know, restaurant cards or something like that, but like right now we have quite a few restaurant cards, so I've been using them on Sephora, and that's how I was able to purchase as much as I did during the Sephora VIB sale, because through my Discover card I was able to get a $50 gift card for $45. So they're actually already giving you like a 10% discount. You know, the Discover will actually give you like a $5 break on the gift card, and it's just a regular gift card, so you can use it anytime. It's not like the one that Sephora didn't let us use, the one for the rewards points. So these are ways that I have found that I'm able to buy, you know, the extra things, especially for my channel. Now most of you guys don't have to, or probably don't buy as much as I do, because you know, you don't have a channel. But I always feel like you have to, if you have a channel, you have to show different things and newer things, and I'm trying to cut back on that. And I have found ways to actually help myself not spend as much and be a little more, you know, cautious when I make my purchases. So I am going to also go over that with you. Now, if you're someone that is just starting out your makeup collection, or you don't have a very extensive makeup collection, I would suggest that you sign up for either Ipsy Glam Plus or the BoxyCharm. That is a great way to build up your collection, your makeup and skincare, because you're getting every month, you're getting 5 full-size products. Usually they're very good brands, and you get a lot of eyeshadows and blushes and skincare and mascaras. You can really build up your collection really fast by using one of those, and it's a great bargain. BoxyCharm is $21 a month plus tax, and Ipsy Glam Plus is $25 a month, so you really can't beat that. So also, when you are going to make purchases, I've had a pretty nice makeup collection for a long time, because I have always loved makeup. So even before I started my YouTube channel, I had quite a bit of makeup. But once I started watching YouTube, it is so tempting. Every time you see a video and you see a creator show you a shiny, pretty little thing, to go out and want to get it. And you want everything that is shown, and everything is beautiful, and everything, you know, it's just buy me, buy me, buy me. So you have to really stop and think, you know, you can't buy everything that you see every creator show you. You know, even I have a hard time, you know, holding myself back. But a trick that I have been doing lately is, to begin with, I'm not talking about skincare, because skincare, I'm pretty religious on what I use. And I pretty much just purchase when I run out, because I stay pretty much with the same products. Now, if I do get some nice skincare, like in a BoxyCharm or Ipsy or something like that, I do go ahead and replace, like if it's a nighttime cream, I'll replace the one that I'm doing, that I normally use for that one, to see if I like it or something like that. But normally skincare, I really don't buy all kinds of different brands. I pretty much stay with my Drunk Elephant and, you know, the oils and the serums that I like, my eye creams, and I don't really go out there and over purchase. My problem is the makeup. So what I've been doing now for a while, and of course this didn't happen during the Sephora VIB sale, because, you know, I've got quite a few palettes and things like that. But what I do is, if there's something that I see on a channel or something that comes out brand new and I say, oh, wow, that's really pretty, I like to have that, I go and I put it in my basket, and I don't buy it right then and there. I leave it there for a week, and I'll come back in a week, and I will have to say that 9 out of 10 times I'm not interested in it anymore, and I just take it out of my basket. It is so strange, but it's like I can be impulsive when it comes to buying, you know, pretty makeup, but I find that that really helps me. Instead of just jumping on it, I just leave it there for a week, and in a week, sometimes I even forget that I had it in my checkout, you know, in the basket. So I just go and take it out, and I'm not interested in it anymore. Sales they're nice, but they can be dangerous, because when there's a sale, sometimes we go and we buy things that normally, if they were not on sale, we would not be getting them. But just because it's a good buy, it's a great bargain, we go and we get it, and we may not even use it. It may not be even something that normally would interest us. But just because it's marked down, you know, we'll go ahead and we get it. So we have to try to be realistic when there's a big sale, and just really stick to the things that you really need or that you really want. Like when Sephora was going to have their VIB sale, I went ahead of time. I made a list of the things that I wanted to get, the things that I needed, like my skincare, and then the makeup that I wanted to get. And then, you know, I gave myself a budget. This is what you're going to spend. Yeah, there are a lot of other things that I would have loved to have picked up, but I didn't. You know, I try to give myself a budget every month on what's the most that I can spend on my makeup. And there's months that I don't spend it. And if I do go over that, then guess what? That comes out of my next month. Because, you know, it can't be the sky's the limit. That's crazy. To begin with, you know, I have so many palettes that I don't even hardly ever touch because there's so much. And it's crazy. You know, it's crazy to be like that. And to, you know, lipsticks. I have so many lipsticks. I love lipsticks. And lipsticks is something that sometimes I can wear 3 different shades in one day. You know, I'll have 3 of them in my purse, and in the morning I'll put one on, and, you know, mid-morning I'll change it, and after lunch I'll put a third one on. You know, I enjoy doing that, but we don't need that many items. We really don't. So the impulse buy is something that can really be our worst enemy. So I would say if there's something that you've been knowing for a long time, that you've been wanting it and it goes on sale, then yeah, that's the right time to get it. Absolutely. Save yourself some money. But if there's a sale and something comes up and normally you wouldn't even be interested in it, don't get it just because it's a great buy. You're not going to end up using it. So you're going to end up just, you know, wasting your money for something that you're not even happy with. See, and always the way I look at it is I always look at what do I need to replace. Am I running out of my mascara? Am I running out of my my face cream, my face wash? You know, I mean, eyeshadows I'm never gonna run out of. Lipsticks I'm never gonna run out of. You know, blushes, bronzers, none of those. You know, I don't even hit pan on this stuff. So I always go for the things that I need, that I definitely use first. And then I'll go, and if there's something left in my budget, then, you know, I'll treat myself to something. And, you know, like sometimes there's, like right now, there's nothing out there that's interesting to me. I purchased what I really wanted during the VIB sale. And I'm happy, you know, with what I have. I haven't even been able to use all of it yet. So just be cautious. Just try not to be impulsive. Try to really think about your purchase. And, you know, skincare is so important to me. And I think you can get some beautiful shadows and some beautiful lipsticks and blushes that are drugstore that are not as expensive as, you know, some of the higher end brands. But skincare, that's what you need to really concentrate most of your budget on. If you have good skin, any makeup you put on it is going to look pretty. So start there and then build up. But you know, these are just things that I find that are the things that I have to struggle with the most. I am very impulsive when it comes to makeup. And it's funny because I'm not impulsive with the rest of my life. You know, I wouldn't say I'm an impulsive person, but when it comes to something shiny and pretty packaging and a brand that I love, I have a very hard time just saying, no, I'm gonna pass it up. So what has been working for me, and it was working for me before the VIB sale, but I knew I was gonna get stuff during the VIB sale. But what has been working for me is putting it in my basket, giving myself a few days to, you know, think about it, and then come back, you know. And as a creator, I'm trying not to buy as much things that are limited edition, because then I feel that I can't even use it on my channel, because I don't want to be using a limited edition, you know, eye palette. If you guys can go and get it, that's just not right. Lipsticks, I mean, it's no big deal because there's so many dupes out there. If I have a red lipstick, you know, you can probably dupe it, or a pink or whatever. But eyeshadows, you know, if I'm wearing a palette and someone wants it and it's not available, I don't want to do that. So anyway, these are just some of the things that I wanted to go over. Another thing is backups. For a while there, I was getting backups all the time. And why? Okay, to begin with, not makeup. I don't get backup of makeups, but I even hear people say they get backups of like a bronzer or a blush. How long does it take someone to go through a blush? And especially creators, that you have so many, it takes a long time. Why do you need a backup? If that one's discontinued, there's going to be another one that is going to be similar, you may like even more. You know, I find that if I buy back up something, sometimes I forget that I have it. I end up buying it again. So I don't do that anymore. The only thing that I bought backup for was during the VIB sale of my skincare, but I don't buy otherwise any backup. If I've been using the Drunk Elephant, I can't see how much is left in the container because of the way it is. So once I've been using it for a while, I feel like I'm about to run out, then I'll order one. But I don't have 2 or 3 in my drawer. So just be careful with that. You know, mascaras, things that can dry out like that or can expire on you. So, you know, we don't live in a third world country that we're not going to be able to find what we're looking for. So just, there's no need really to have a lot of backup. And these are just little things that it's taken me a while to actually, you know, face that, you know, I need to be more selective on what I get and try to get something that I know I'm really going to enjoy and use and wear, instead of let me just buy it to show it on my channel. I don't want to do that. I want to buy it and show it on my channel, but I want to make sure something that I really love that I'm going to keep using. So these are just some strategies that I've been using myself, and I thought it may be helpful to some of you. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. And I want to show you a couple of things. I'm talking about not buying. No, but a couple of things that I got on Amazon. I have been wanting to get some of these gloves for your hands to moisturize your hands. My hands, I mean, I put moisturizer on them all day long, but otherwise they do get dry. And these are the Natrucure Intense Hydrating Gel Gloves. And I need to read the directions and see exactly if I need to put something on them, but they feel kind of heavy and they're thick. It feels kind of like there's a gel inside. And it's supposed to be very moisturizing for your hands. So I thought at night when I'm watching YouTube or TV or something, I can wear these. But I don't know if I can wear them with, let me see if it says if I can wear them with like hand cream. Okay. Wash your hands and dry thoroughly. Put on product gently. Wear 2 to 3 times per week for approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Remove product at least 3 to 4 hours. What? Remove products at least 3 to 4 hours to allow skin to breathe. I guess they don't want you to wear it 24/7, right? From optimal results, replace product after using for 50 treatments. May be used with moisturizing cream or a more intensive treatment. Oh, so that's good, because that's what I wanted. I want to be able to put like a thick hand cream, like my CeraVe or something. And then I better not keep sticking my hands in there since I didn't wash them first. And then wear this. So this is like a gel on the inside, so I'm very excited. I also ordered some for my feet. They're like socks, but it's like the same thing, but I don't have those yet because I have the worst time with my feet and my heels especially drying out. I also got this, and I can't remember whose channel it was that I saw it on the other day. Can you guys see that? I can't tell if you can see it or not. Anyway, it's the Pure Source Urea 40% cream. It says it's a relaxing and hydrating dry skin. So I'm going to use this on my feet. It says soothes and softens thick cracked skin. So I'm going to use it on my feet. That's it, on my skin. And I'm going to use it at night. I put some socks on. And then in the morning, let's see how my feet feel. It just looks like a cream, like a moisturizing cream. So I can let you guys know if this worked. It wasn't expensive. I got both of these at on Amazon. And it comes with a little pumice stone on one end and a brush on the other. So I can't wait. I can't wait to use this and see if it works. And I did see it on someone's, I can't remember whose channel it was, that she was going through. I know that Penny from Penn Smith, she did a collab with someone. Oh, with Melissa, Miss Melissa. And she had the things that she liked for summer. And this is one of the things that she had on there. So anyway, I can't wait to try this because I'm always looking for something to use on the heels of my feet. So anyway, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions regarding anything that I discussed. And, you know, I just thought these may be some little tricks that, you know, may help some of us. So I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. Mwah.